What's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the Nerd Castle for the next episode of Dead in Bermuda. So I took the weekend off, haven't touched the game, decided to let the salt dissipate a little bit. In the previous episode, we had gone to all the effort of killing off Jacob. We had to get rid of him. He was just too big of a risk to keep around anymore. And so now that he's gone, I'm feeling pretty good about our prospects here. Oh, look, Yuri has leveled up. Well, Yuri, how would you like to apply some of those skill points, my friend? Let's go in here. And let's make your mad bearded self a little bit more badass. So, with 6 points left, he's maxed out scavenging. His cooking's pretty solid right now. Other things he could be better at. I think that we could probably throw a couple of points into crafting, maybe, so that he can fill in as a crafter for when we need him. I mean, we lost one of our best crafters a couple episodes ago when Bob got killed by Jacob, and then I killed Jacob because he killed Bob. I would have killed Jacob outright, so here's my thing. I would have killed Jacob outright after he touched my daughter. Somebody assaults your daughter, that's now family business. And frankly, I would have held Alejandro or any of the other dudes back while he beat the piss out of Jacob. I would be like, this is the right of a father, man. Don't get in the way of this. I'm going to take a swing at you if you don't let him. I'm going to protect Yuri on this one. You touched his daughter. You tried to hurt his daughter, and now the right of a father is that he gets to beat you until your eyes black out, my friend. Sorry, he shouldn't have made that decision. You done for. I think that we do need to get... She's got fatigue and depression all nice and down. I think we definitely need to get some exploration done. So let's go ahead and throw people into that camp for right now. Depression and fatigue. We haven't dealt with the issue that Jacob's dead yet. So I think we are probably going to stack up a bunch of depression tonight. So I wanted to make sure that everybody's depression is more or less taken care of. I'll throw a couple people in here. He can go back over to this side, though, and he should be able to harvest from the fruit basket, no problem. That leaves her in a good spot. Ileana's done. All of our, every single little tiny bit of our researching is done, so there's nothing further for us to do right there. I think we should probably take Ileana, maybe put her on fishing so that she can get us some more fish along the way. How many fish do we actually have? None, but we have 4 meat. Okay. I mean, he helped out a little bit while he was... I should probably cook these, though. Shouldn't I make these into meals? Do I have any meals? I have 2 meals. Yeah, go ahead and cook those into meals. And then we'll turn the rest of this into whatever we need it to be later tonight. This has hurt our workforce a little bit, so no joke. Our workforce is a little bit let down right now. We are going to have trouble staying in front of, like, the random tasks that need to get done with this few people. But... luckily, all of the difficult stuff in the game has already been done, and so we don't really need to concern ourselves with it anymore. Bob was one of our main breadwinners, so unfortunately by bread, I mean he pulled bread out of the sea, breadfish. And so without Bob here, that's a pretty major loss for our team. It's a nasty one that I think we are going to have to... we're going to have to soak it. It's not an easy loss, and I've got a sneaking suspicion that Julia may try to kill Winters pretty soon, too. So we might end up with a pretty limited fan base here on the island. You got 5 meals right there. We only got 5 people left, right? No, we got 6 people left. Okay, well, go ahead and cook those into meals, I guess. They'll be okay till tomorrow. Sounds like a good plan to me. And we'll just keep on clicking next. I've heard that the back half of the game is mostly just you clicking next and going forward by like 30 days at a time, trying to get stuff done. We got 6 tasty meals or like 7 tasty meals out of the day. That means they'll devolve into Poopimeals later on. That's right. Nobody ever asks for Poopimeals when they go to McDonald's. Like, hey, would you like to get a Grande Poopimeal? I'm like, no, I would not like to get an extra Grande-sized Poopimeal. That sounds terrible. In fact, how do you make a meal out of Poopies? I'm like, well, this place specifically, we offer... our services are delightfully and wonderfully provided, mostly for flies. There's nothing left to do. He's gone. Poor Jacob. He was a little weird, but he was a nice person deep inside. No, he wasn't. He was a terrible, shitty, awful, murderous person, if you say so. He was a big asset to the camp, too. We'll miss him much. Oh, well, see, nobody even misses him. That's like how you know somebody can go right. He died, and nobody cared. They were like, "Okay, I don't give a shit." Like... he's gone and nobody cares. That's how you know you're a horrible human being. How many people came to your funeral? That's like, I think somebody asked me on one of the video logs, what's my biggest fear? And I'd be like, you know, oddly enough, I dread that, like, nobody will come to my funeral. That's like the worst thing ever. That's dark right there, like an empty funeral. Like, my aunt died. And, like, she had a lot of problems in life. And because of those problems, she sort of burned through her entire friends list, you know what I mean? And, like, her funeral was just empty. There was nobody there. There was like 6 people there. It was just the most horrible thing I've ever seen. And it's just like, this is what happens when you live a life that is disagreeable to people, you know? And it sounds like a shitty thing to say about family. And I don't mean it like that. It is what it is, I guess. I don't know. I don't really know what to say about it. Now, we do have a lot of supplementary items, so we should be able to take care of a lot of stuff over here. I'm going to put Julia on a away team to help out with exploration, I guess. I mean, how many, like, how many things do I have at the gathering? I have 57 wood. Well, we have so much wood right now that it's like, I don't even need to gather anything else either. We can essentially just explore the item, or explore the island at our behest. We can play fake pirate, we can hide the booty, we can scavenge the wood, or we can search it. Let's go ahead and search it. And so her skill check should come through okay. I mean, it's 95%. And so we got 5 rum bottles in there, actually. That's pretty good. Why is the rum gone? Because we drank it. We'll scavenge the wood out of there, too. Not a bad plan. She must have gotten tired from that last thing. You salvage what you can from the chest, but it's really tiring. We got 5 wood and a nail out of there, and so that gave us a strength. Her fatigue's going to look a little bit high, but I'm okay with it. The expenditure is fine by me. We got 3 fresh fish right there. We're going to keep making meals. I should have turned that into... fishy stuff. It would have been smarter. Fatigue's a little bit iffy right now. 4 fresh fish right there. I'm a little bit worried. I'm actually going to click through this from here on in because it's honestly not that important. And then I just need to keep exploration going. Like, the more stuff that we can find along the way. I wish the exploration bled over the top. I really sincerely do, so that, like, it wouldn't... If you go from 60 to 100%, there should be, like, that extra little bit in there, you know? He's got 50 fatigue right there. Let's actually... We got so many random items that we can use right here. Go ahead and use some coffee on him. That'll make him feel a little bit better. And after the coffee's done, we'll use the ginseng juice on him as well. Smoking on ginseng juice. Lay back. Did I say smoking on? Sipping on. Sipping on ginseng juice. I think I already made that joke, but it doesn't matter. You can repeat your content as much as you want when you're on the internet. That's the magical fun thing about it. We got a nice fishing spot over here. We can go fishing. I probably will. Let's go fishing when you got the blues. Come on, go fishing. When you... No! Monster attack! Please don't hurt me, evil, weird little kelp bat. I don't know, look like a bat with kelp on its head. We caught 2 fresh fish, so that's pretty cool. I like fishing. I can't really suffer too many more injuries, though. If Winters dies, we're in deep shit. Because she's the only person that can treat our injuries right now, which is kind of a major thing for us. Next! All we can do for right now is really, really hope that we don't end up with a whole bunch of, like, bullshitty things that hit us in the middle of the night, like staying up on... Oh, I should have had Winters do something, too. Well, then, I could have swapped in Winters for just about anything here. Maybe put her on the fruit gathering expedition or whatever. We got enough food right now. My goal at the moment is to make it so that we have enough food around to where if anything goes wrong and we end up losing our gathering force, we should be able to last the rest of the game just on our surplus. That's what I'm hoping for anyways. I'm not sure we're going anywhere with all this prophecy thing. What's the point of fighting each day to survive if we don't know where we're heading for? It's too much pain to bear. If there's no end to this journey, we may as well die now. I don't see the difference apart from suffering a lot. In this case, living equals pain. The future is assured. It's just the past that keeps changing. You mean like our own mortality is something inescapable? And that certainty should bring us the will to act now to make our own history? Very motivational. Thanks, Dad. I love those two. Those two are the best. Like, Yuri strikes me as a person, because he's not brain smart. I've talked about this before. Like, intelligence-wise, his intelligence score is very low, but he seems to have a very deep well of wisdom. And then when you apply that to Ileana, she's got kind of the intelligence to mash it out and put it into layman's terms, and I like the way they interact with each other. I don't know, it makes me happy. I feel like Yuri is probably the solution to most of our problems. He seems to be the guy with the answers, in all honesty. Let's go ahead and get rid of our hunger for right now because we ain't got nothing else going on. The 2 fish will probably rot tonight. We've got more than enough beef jerky. We've got loads and loads of fruit, so we should be pretty good into the future here. Fire intensity. Actually, our fire almost went out. I almost screwed that up royally. Did they remove the warning? They must have removed the warning. Unless I skipped the warning, but I'm pretty sure they may have removed it or something. How much water do we have out of curiosity? You know, I'll probably take this, like, way, way up so I never have to look at it again. That sounds alright to me. Fatigue's getting a little nasty. I might have her go gather the food. Her depression and injury is good, so she should be able to hang out over there for a little while. Do we even have any fish left? Is there any point, like, having him over here? We have 1 fish here. Let me put you on gathering duty for right now. I'm going to have you select to have no particular focus. And then her fatigue's a little bit high, but I'll have her... Actually, let's just keep people moving. Like, I'll use up all of these random things right now because it's not that big of a deal to me. We're kind of at the point in the game right now where I just want to finish the game. And all we're doing anyways is just kind of clicking next over and over and over again, so 0 fresh fish. Got skunked right there. It's okay. We got plenty of other food. It sucks, but there's not much you can do about it. On that side, we got a little bit extra wood, a little bit of stone, some medicinal plants just in case we have any breakout or random illness or whatever. We're still exploring something like every single turn, so that's good. I'll probably leave him right where he's at for right now because I see no reason to move things around. Hopefully people continue to get along because if they don't, this could get a little bit nasty. It still looks like the rope wraps around her head every single time, like we've restrained her and we're forcing her to fish. She'd be like, fish! Fish, damn you, or I'll tighten the ropes. I will tighten them. Outlander. Oh, sorry, I got a little Mad Max in my series. A little bit more over here. I'm probably going to try whoever this Pollo guy. I'm just going to let them explore randomly. I see no reason not to. And then we'll just mash out a couple days at a time here, and then we'll go through all the events and handle them as we see fit. A little bit of hunger right there. Not too bad. Not too bad. Oh, really? We had no event. I've never seen that happen before. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and feed people whatever we have left here. Give that to Julia since she's kind of a bitch anyways. I mean, on one hand, the problem here is that I'm attracted to, like, sexy women who are also, like, hardcore. I had, like, a hood rat phase where I only dated hood rat girls. And for some reason, like, a fiery girl that can, like, throw punches and fight really, really turns me on. I don't understand it. I don't pretend to understand it. This is not, and my current girlfriend is very, very sort of docile. And I don't think she would hurt a fly. Very, very sort of just, like, soft-spoken, kind human being. I had to go all the way to the other end of the spectrum after my last girlfriend who was constantly trying to, like, stab people. And no joke, I'm not even making that shit up. She tried to stab a girl in a drive-thru. Girl hit on me in a drive-thru when she was in the passenger seat. And she leapt over my lap and tried to stab the girl with a knife in the drive-thru window. And I have this psycho woman with a knife in my lap waving a blade around. And I'm just like, oh, God! I just don't want her to slash me with the knife. And so anyways, shit got real. Needless to say, I don't date her anymore. But I have a real self-destructive part of me that likes women like that. I don't know, it's weird. Got a flower bed. What can we do with it? We can take a nap in the flower bed. We don't really need it right now. That's cool. You can leave it where it is. A golden tree. You see a majestic golden tree, juicy with golden apples on it. Anybody want some golden apples? Anybody want some golden apples? You climb on the tree and pick up an apple on the lower branch, but as soon as you detach the apple from the branch, it turns into golden dust. You try a few more, but the result is the same. Huh. So we're still looking for this Pollo guy, too. Dancing starfishes, what the hell? As you approach, you hear a faint voice coming from the starfishes, just a whisper. They seem to be singing and repeating the same tune again and again. Freedom, 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 free, 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 freedom, dumb, dumb. Are you calling me dumb right now? When they notice your presence, they quickly crawl under a rock, letting you see what they were dancing around. One ancient knowledge. Little weird. Little weird and concerning, but I'm going to accept it for right now. Sir, how many fish do we have? 1. Not even worth it. If she gets a good pull, I'll take him off scavenging, but for right now, he's going to hang out over on this side, and I'm sure it'll turn out okay. Fatigue's a little high over here, but I don't want to take days off because we're kind of in the home stretch right now. Like, I just want this to be finished. And so anyways, I may actually, in between episodes, I may uncover all the map tiles and then we'll just go through and, like, explore them. Because I don't really feel like much is going on. Never mind, I'm not going to do it. You guys will get mad at me. Everybody always gets mad at me no matter what I do. Everybody's all mad. And then I'm just like, why are you so mad at me right now? I mean, I'm just doing my best. I'm doing my best. And we're not going to get to explore tomorrow unless we use them. Oh, no! I should have had Yuri cook the fish. Now we have like 100 fish and they're all going to go bad. This is my life. This is my life. Fish going bad. Everybody's tired, so tomorrow I think we're going to have to take a day off and just sort of chill. Hopefully we don't have that event where we stay up all night and get like 1,000,000 fatigue. So did the game run out of events? I think the game ran out of events. Looks like we are eking into the beef jerky stocks here. That's okay. I would invest in beef jerky stocks. That sounds amazing. Not like stockings made of beef jerky, but beef jerky stocks. Yeah, buddy. Alright, well, jerky stocks are up as well as bacon stocks. I assume that those will never go down because everybody loves that shit. Somebody tried to tell me that bacon was a fad the other day, and I was like, you shut your whore mouth right now. Somebody was like, I hate this bacon fad on the internet. I'm like, it's not a fad. Bacon is the greatest thing ever invented by mankind, and if you disagree, you are wrong. Like, it is flat out. Bacon is amazing. Bacon is one of the main reasons why I know that I will never be a vegan ever in my entire life. It will never happen because I simply cannot give it up. I don't care what moral or ethical grounds you raise in front of me. I can't give it up. It can't happen. Can't stop, I can give it up, Jimmo. It cannot happen. Shit got real. Shit got real. I was like, you better recant right now before I report you to the Bacon Pope. And then he's going to take you and have you destroyed and burned at the stake for heresy. You better figure it out. Go to 100 harvesting, and then his scavenging's pretty good right now. I could probably have him help out with a lot of other stuff too, but he's such a jack of all trades right now that I really don't know where to put the points at. Discussion's cool, but I don't really see the point. Exploration doesn't bleed over, so that doesn't really help either. I don't know. Maybe I'll start training him in medicine so that we have somebody to take over just in case something happens to Winters. I mean, that wouldn't be a bad idea to prepare for the future by ensuring that you have somebody to take over a job once the person that has the job. I would almost insist on it. It seems like a really good plan to me to have somebody that knows medicine teach everybody else medicine along the way in case something happens to him. Depression went way down right there, and they had a good time talking to each other, so that'll help out a little bit. Hopefully they don't try and sleep with each other, though. She's underage, isn't she? Isn't she like 16 or something like that? That'll fly in some countries. I don't know. Alright, so we're done with our turn for right there. We still haven't found Pollo anywhere, so that's a little bit disappointing. I'm going to put her back on the trail, looking for whatever she can. I think we have 97% exploration anyways. And then we'll let these guys get all their fatigue away. She's back to fishing. He is back to gathering. Let's go! Yay! Fatigue has gone away. Come back again. Another day, fatigue. Nobody likes you. Being tired is lame. Some people just look like they're tired all the time, though. Some people just have, like, that facial configuration where they seem like they're super duper tired all the time. And I don't know what to say with people like that. If we don't have any more events at the campfire, I'll probably give it another day or two. But if we have no more campfire events, I may just mash out a bunch of the map tiles and then come back once the map tiles have all been cleared out so that we can just do this like the quick way. Because I am sort of ready for the game to be over. It's not that I, like, hate the game or anything like that, but it's definitely, it hasn't overstayed its welcome, but its welcome is waning right now, where I'm just like, yeah, we kind of done all the things, you know. What, I'm going to feed you a fish, because it's going to go rotten anyways. We have like a million fruit over here, so. The developer said he didn't want people spamming fruit. He said it was unrealistic that people would eat more than one fruit. I wasn't sure if it was just like a translational thing, or whether he was actually serious. I'd be like, I can eat a lot of fruit in a day. I don't know. I mean, it's just me. We're going to eat into these fruit stocks pretty quick, though, if we don't start getting a really, really good day. Yeah, I might do that. I might just explore the island until, like, things happen, because I don't see the point in having, like, 100 episodes where we just sit here and explore the island and do nothing in between. I wish that I could have them explore a little bit better. And so my concern here is that without the bleed over or whatever, it's just taking forever. We can target areas to explore if we wanted to, but there's so many areas left that it's like, I don't know, what are you going to do? I guess we could loop back, maybe. That sounds cool. Let them get their fatigue all nice and dissipated. Ain't a whole lot of other things to anticipate for anyways at this point in the game, so things appear to have gotten mighty quiet. We got a little bit of fish right there. 6 fruits. I'll probably put her back on Winters. We'll probably go back in gathering duty in just a minute. And there's 100% right there. If we can keep exploring multiple tiles every single day, I think we can get this resolved pretty quickly. It looks like people are getting along, too, now that Jacob's gone. Who knew? Jacob was the reason why everybody hates each other. I don't want to send you anywhere. I want to select the area that you explore here. Just keep going down the coast. And since you're all good to go, cook us a couple meals, I guess. Why not? I mean, nobody's hungry. Actually, we'll just make beef jerky. It'll be fine. And let's bring Winters back over here so that we can survive off of fruit if we need to. Yay, fishes! If I had one wish, it'd be a fish. Gonna put it in my dish. Gonna put it in my bib. You don't worry. 20 fruit? Dear Lord, what did you crit? Damn. 20 fruit. 20 fruitses. Look at you guys being all good at your job. I leave for a weekend, and I come back in a better mood because they didn't kill my characters over the weekend. And you guys come back with all kind of skill sets, and oh man, they fought. It negated the back half of all of their fun. Yeah, I think we're like out of events for right now. Huh. Interesting. Well, I'm going to feed her the fishies because they're going to rot anyways. Well, there you go. Her sickness goes away all by its lonesome anyway, so who cares? We got 20 fruits today, so given the fact that we have like a cornucopia of fruit-related sundries, shove those into everybody's mouth real fast. You know, I don't like fruit that much. I like it, but I don't know. I like pineapples. Pineapples are hella good. I love pineapples. I could eat pineapples all day, every day, but I assume my Hawaiianness has something to do with that. I don't know what to blame for it, but I'm pretty sure my Hawaiian half is the one that likes pineapple. I don't know. Pineapple's pretty goddamn delicious. How depressed are you right now? Pretty depressed? That's not good. Well, I'm gonna let you fish one more time. Can you help out with fishing and maybe make her better at this? Because right now, oh, you can send her hunting. My bad. I didn't want to do that. I just want to get a better fish pull. Her fishing skills are not so bueno. Can I have Alejandro help with it? Alejandro! 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 Can you help? He likes fishing. He levels up faster, so it might not be a bad plan. And then they can get rid of their depression together. She leveled up. Hooray. Well, let's take a look at her info. And since she leveled up, what was she working on? Oh, I need her on exploration, so let's keep that stacking up. Once her exploration's all nice and taken care of, we'll work on other things. But for right now, we've got a bunch of different areas. What is that, a marble chest? We can search it? Well, search it then. Ah! No! And so we've been bitten in the leg by a 3-headed bunny. But she got a fighting level from it, so that's pretty cool. The chest is very heavy, and you need all your strength to open it. 3 fire crystals. Oh, that's pretty sweet. I've been stockpiling those because I don't know if they're going to be a golden wheel. A large golden wheel standing in equilibrium on a rock. There are 4 persons attached to the wheel. If we take the lowest one... Actually, if we take the top one, it shouldn't roll. Assuming these are all the same weight, I guess. I don't know, you want to try? You take the highest purse and search it. As you put your hand in the purse, you get bitten by something. When you check inside, there's nothing left. Okay, I'll fiddle with that in a little bit. Our injury's kind of high right now, though. A suitcase! Let's go ahead and see if there's anything that suits us inside of it. Hey, we got 8 fabric. That's good. Some psychology magazines, some painkillers. That's actually exactly what I needed. Painkillers will save me a bunch of time here. Use some painkillers on yourself. I need those right now. Oh, her sickness is kind of up there, too. How did I not notice that? How is her sickness so high? Weird. I never noticed that. Okay, well, take the painkillers, too, because your injury is looking kind of gnarly. So there we go. How is everybody else's sickness, then? Is anybody else sick? No. Weird. Okay, so I thought everybody else was sick, too. What's right here? A waterfall. I guess I'll have her drink it? I don't know. It looks kind of foamy. It looks delicious, like raspberry soda or something. You drink a good deal of water, but you feel a strange sensation in your throat. No, it's sickness water. I can fill an empty bottle with it if I wanted to. Okay, so since she's been sicknessed again, is that even a word that I can use? We'll go ahead and throw some more medicinal plants on her. We got more than enough medicinal plants to make this work like long term, so it'll be fine. Her sickness is okay. Her fatigue's looking alright. I actually need some people to relax over here on this side. Fatigue is not so bad over here just yet, though, so... Next! Off! Got 1 fishing right there. Hey! We got 10 fish. Good job, everybody. Good job. Yo ho ho ho. A fisherman's life for me. 15 fruit light. We got so much food coming in right now. It seems so weird to live in this land of, like, milk and honey. After we took so long to get anything else done. So did that get rid of all of her fatigue, or are we still sort of messed up? Okay, so depression's getting a little out of hand. Let's go ahead and handle depression real quick. Although he can't do it right now. I need him to take care of our fishy problems. Technically, I could have somebody else take care of other things too. Who can cook, actually? Can anybody else cook? He might be able to do something with it. I don't know. We'll see what we get out. We're not going to be able to, we're not, definitely 100% we're not going to be able to dry out 11 meat in one turn, though. I doubt they'll let us get away with that one. So he did 2 tasty meals. He did 4 normal meals. And now it comes down to how much he turned into slop. Okay, so we'll still get... That's pretty good right there. So we'll get our 5 out right now. I'm pleased with it. It'll work out. We got -4, and so there's going to be 1 fish left over. I'll feed that to Alice, and that'll be perfectly fine. You guys need to get your depression taken care of. Fatigue would be nice, too, unless we have a group fight. And then apparently that's going to be a long-term issue that we have to deal with. New areas are discovered, often on the island, which makes me super happy. And it appears as though everything's going to be fine, just fine. Good day, all in all. A good day. I believe that for right now... Let's go ahead and put Yuri back in over here. And then with her, we're going to put her back on exploration because I need, like, things to happen. How's depression and fatigue looking over here? Not too bad. Alejandro, what are you doing? Here, take a nap for the day. Enjoy yourself. Nap time! I never take naps because I don't enjoy them. I don't know. I always feel shitty when I wake up from naps. Like, I take like a 3-hour nap, and when I wake up, I feel shaky, and I feel like really, really nasty, and just like... You know how you feel right before you get really, really sick? I always feel that way whenever I take a nap, and so I just stop taking naps. If I can't get at least like... I'd say probably 5 to 6 hours, and my body is just like, what the hell is this? And it gets irritated with me. A big fig tree. Well, we don't really need any of that, so whatever. Keep on doing your thing. Do your dance, YG. Do your dance. Let's see, we got... I guess we could do some more fishermanning. And then with Winters... I don't know what to do with Winters. I mean, she could basically do whatever she wants right now. And it's not really going to hurt anything. I think I'll probably have her take a rest since we're at 97% discovery anyways. It's kind of a waste of her fatigue to make her get like 40% fatigue from, you know, 4% gains. Oh, good, they fought. Maybe they won't sleep with each other now. That's like my most ardent hope, is just that they don't sleep with each other because it'll cause chaos. And I don't feel like dealing with chaos right now. I would prefer to keep that minimized. For the moment, my name is Splattercat. I will see you all in the next episode. I don't think anything's really going to be going on for right now. I think we just got to explore the rest of the island. So what I may do, my empirical testing right now leads me to believe that we're not going to have any more storyline events for a while. So I may spend a day or two by myself just mashing out map tiles, and then we'll come back and we'll explore all the tiles together. We'll just have like a big episode where we hit all the tiles at once. And then from there, we'll finish the game up like in maybe the next couple episodes. That's what I prefer anyways. So I will see you all next time. Hi, do everybody. This is Dead in Bermuda. If you want to get the game, it's available down below. And I will see you all tomorrow. Hi, do everybody.